Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got a story out of Dare County where a man is now facing drug charges after a traffic stop. Deputies stopped a car on Highway 64 near Manteo for a traffic violation around 3:25 a.m. Sunday. Now a subsequent search of the vehicle turned up a felonious amount of cocaine, according to the sheriff's office. Now warrants show that the driver Edilberto Silva, his blood alcohol level was at 0.16%. The legal limit to drive is 0.08%. The 35-year-old was charged with possession of cocaine, driving while impaired, no operator's license, and an open alcohol container. Silva was taken to the Dare County Jail on a $27,000 secured bond. And now we want to turn our attention to the streaming wars as the sale of Warner Brothers Discovery continues to hang in the balance after Netflix initially placed a bid, and now Paramount Skydance is attempting a hostile takeover by going to shareholders directly. NBC's Chloe Mellis has more.
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
The gloves are off this morning in a high-stakes media battle. Paramount Skydance, home to iconic films like Top Gun, coming in with a hostile bid for Warner Brothers Discovery, making an all-cash $108 billion offer for the entire company. It comes just days after Netflix appeared to have a deal to buy Warner Brothers Studios, HBO, and HBO Max.
You want to live in Taiwan?
The bid came the same day as the Golden Globe nominations, where HBO's The White Lotus and Warner Brothers' One Battle After Another were the most nominated TV show and film.
I need to find my daughter.
Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison arguing a Netflix deal could mean more films going straight to streaming.
This deal, if it is allowed to move forward, will actually be the death of the theatrical movie business in Hollywood.
But Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos insists Warner Brothers movies will go to theaters as normal and expressed confidence the deal will hold.
We have a deal done, and we are incredibly happy with the deal.
But final approval could depend on Washington. President Trump saying he would be personally involved in whether the Netflix deal would be allowed to go through, adding both offers should be examined. In a filing, Paramount said their bid will be backed in part by funds from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates, as well as Affinity Partners, a firm founded by Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law. For consumers, either deal could reshape the entertainment landscape.
Paramount is more committed to putting movies in theaters than Netflix is. From a streaming service perspective, both of them are going to probably try to sort of make it so you have fewer services to pay for and bundle them.
And again, that was Chloe Mellis reporting. We now want to turn to your weather forecast. It's been a sunny start to the day. Of course, still looking at cold temperatures that we had from yesterday. The cloud cover, though, is now off the coast. Here's a look at what we've got in terms of your visible satellite. Certainly cloud cover sitting further back towards the west that is moving eastward. That will be with us coming up later on today. But most of eastern North Carolina right now enjoying, again, clear and sunny skies. Let's take a look at what models are going to be highlighting, and that is cloud cover rolling in briefly tonight. It's going to make a quick pass over the east, and then we'll wake up tomorrow with partly sunny skies. Certainly we will have some cloud cover there, but I don't want to say it's going to be a completely cloudy day tomorrow. We will certainly see some blue and sunshine up above. Coming up on Thursday, another round of some sunshine comes with cloud cover trying to work its way into the east as we head towards lunchtime on Thursday, moving in from the south. That will help warm us up. Those clouds out of the south bring in warmer air, and that's what we could certainly use right now. Most of us in the 30s currently. We do have those of you watching along the coast right now in the 40s. We've got 40 degrees in Jacksonville and Swan Quarter, 42 in Oriental, 43 in Beaufort, 47 in Stumpy Point, 46 in Cape Hatteras. Right now, Manteo showing up at 39 degrees, a little bit cooler along the northern Outer Banks thanks to those northerly winds blowing in at 14 miles an hour. The rest of eastern North Carolina largely looking at around a 6 to 12 mile per hour breeze out of the north right now, and those winds really aren't going to be getting a whole lot stronger. In fact, could certainly weaken as we head through the rest of this evening. Overnight lows drop back down below 32 degrees as we head towards 7 and 8 p.m. From there, it's going to be a drop all the way into the upper 20s by tomorrow morning. So that marks your true overnight low, right around 28, 29 degrees by 7 a.m. Hitting 32 by 8, 35 by 9, and then it's hello to the 40s by 10 a.m., upper 40s by noon, and then we're into the low 50s in the afternoon. So if you're itching for a little bit more heat, tomorrow we will have it. Large reason for, again, the increase in heat from today into tomorrow. The shifting winds, more of a south-southwesterly wind, is really going to help bring in a little more of that heat through the day tomorrow afternoon. Should make it feel pretty comfortable out there. And that southerly flow will continue for your Thursday, albeit at a little bit of a slower pace. May end up a little bit more of a westerly breeze, but air temperatures again still getting near 50 degrees on Thursday. Now, normal this time of year is in the upper 50s to low 60s depending on your location. Beaches usually low 60s, inland areas upper 50s. We are not going to reach those levels until we get to Saturday. That is, again, quite the stretch. And then next week, we're looking at, again, another cooler than average week. Temperatures are going to be down due to another area of low pressure digging far enough south to bring in that cold Arctic air from Canada. So if you're a fan of the colder weather, we've got plenty of it on the way. Welcome to winter. For those of you itching for a little bit more warmth in your life, take advantage of Saturday. It's going to be sunny, it'll be dry, and it's going to be a little bit warmer than the rest of the days over the next 8. Hopefully it's warm enough for you, but even then we're really going to just be back at our seasonal average. We're not looking at any sort of excessive warmth. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. And we'll be back with more news and weather coming up at 1 o'clock. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.